Here's tonight's 9 at 9. A woman hit and killed while crossing Broadway near Loop 410 early this morning. A driver called 911 around 5:30 to report that he'd rolled over something on the road. Officers say he later discovered he had hit a woman. He stayed there at the scene until police got there and will not be facing any charges. A fire destroys a 125-year-old Central Texas church this morning. The Church of Visitation near Temple was founded in 1883 and served hundreds of parishioners. We don't yet know what caused that fire. Vietnam customs officers seized 275 pounds of rhino horn hidden in plaster. The 55 pieces were found across 14 separate shipments at Hanoi International Airport. According to the World Wildlife Fund, Vietnam has the world's largest market for illegally trafficked rhino horns. A partial building collapse in Houston sends 9 people to a hospital. Houston's fire department says a top floor of a hotel that's under construction collapsed. That's right after workers poured some concrete. 15 workers had to be rescued. None of the injuries were life-threatening. 40,000 liters of oil spilled into the sea off the coast of a remote Chilean island. A mining company initially reported what happened. The Chilean Navy is now looking into it. TSA officers discover a missile launcher inside of luggage at the Baltimore airport. The passenger was a Texas man who told officers he was a service member returning home from Kuwait. Apparently, he wanted to keep the missile launcher as a souvenir, but that's not allowed. The launcher was given to the Maryland State Fire Marshal for disposal. Just 15 months after opening at the Rim Shopping Center, Paula Deen's Family Kitchen restaurant has suddenly closed. 5 other locations in the U.S., including one in Dallas, are still open. An Oklahoma family reunited with their beloved dog after 18 months apart. The family's 2 German shepherds, Max and Daisy, escaped their backyard in January 2018. Their family searched the streets and asked social media for help. But it wasn't until last week that they got the call they'd been waiting for. A police officer in Palestine found Max. He was identified by his microchip. Max is now back with the family. They hope they'll be able to find their other dog, Daisy, someday soon. A Florida woman wakes up in the middle of the night to find this alligator in her pool. She says she heard sounds coming from the backyard. When she turned on the patio light, she saw the 7-foot gator staring back at her. Wildlife officers were able to safely capture the animal and release it back into the wild. To read more about these 9 stories, go to ksat.com/news@9.